Yamaha VMax Trike for sale on eBay. In the paperwork it comes with a service manual. You've got the Trike instructions about tyre pressures and oil level and all that kind of thing from the Trike manufacturers. MOT V5 registration document. It's got HPI check. That's the MOT. It's got solar alarm details and service invoices there and that kind of thing. There's also a pile of other stuff there which is kind of less relevant sort of bits and pieces there. It's got odd bits in there which might be of some interest to somebody. So just looking around the bike, a few little things to point out. The bike looks to me like it's been fitted with some easy steer yokes. I think they might not be easy steer, but if they're not, they're a similar kind of a thing with extensions to get the geometry nice for riding it, and it rides just fine when you're going along. What else have we got to show? It's got a huge fuel tank on it. I'll point that out because the VMaxes come with a pretty small fuel tank normally, so you've now got a much larger tank on the back there made out of stainless steel. There's that. When the mudguard fell off, I think the indicator stopped working. You might find one or two of the other things might have stopped working as well. I didn't actually check that, but I noticed obviously the indicator on the left side was no longer working, so you might need to look at that, make sure that's okay. This is the mudguard area where it fell off, and you see this bracket here is now bent. I've tied up the loose bits there with string, and the wiring is still there, of course, so it isn't. I think the way the mudguard was fitted wasn't ideal. There's a bracket which broke off there which could be welded back on again, but I think what you need to do is actually brace it a little bit better than what it has been. When you look at the other side of it, which was okay at the moment, it's still a little bit on the flimsy side, so you really want to make that a bit better. It surprised me, the rest of it looks fairly well done, but anyway, there's that. Oh yeah, this is the other side there. I notice if you kind of have these bolts loose there, the mudguard can sort of go down on both sides onto the wheel there. So, and it isn't strong like the rest of it. But anyway, so there's that. That's the mudguard that fell off, and that's where the bracket itself. When you actually look at the bracket itself, it looks to me like it's got corrosion inside this sort of the edge where it was. So it might have been broken for some time before it actually came off. I doubt we need to straighten that anymore. It's made of steel, of course. Anyway, there's that. The paint around the engine has flaked off a bit. That could have been redone at some point. It's taxed until end of June. That's it. If you've got any other questions, just ask. I don't think there's much else to tell you. I was just going to let you know that the back axle is Ford Sierra. But no. If you think of anything else, just ask. I'll tell you what I know.